guys, here with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we got this. This is Vite Ramen roasted soy sauce chicken. You add in 2 cups of water. And then we're going to microwave it at 900 watts for 3 to 4 minutes. I prefer 4 minutes. Something about 4 minutes just seems to fit the bill. And we're gonna do it while it sits atop a paper plate just because I don't trust anything. And mainly what I don't trust is my microwave's massive power. It's massively powerful microwave. That's its name. Oh, a massively powerful microwave. Alright. So we're gonna do it for 3 to 4. We're gonna do it for 4. And power level, and we go, bam. So here we go. And oh yeah, so I got this new hat. See, it says Microsoft on it. So it got me to thinking about this time. There's a guy who had a show, and it was called Cam Fu and Friends. Nice guy. How's it going if you're watching the show? I'm sure you're too busy to. But oh. But yeah. Anyways, it was called Cam Fu and Friends, and it was there was like an episode 0 that they did, and then I was on episode 1 back in 2014. And it was at the Microsoft. They've got like a facility for just shooting video, like corporate video stuff. Like, I guess Bill Gates would go there and do like shareholder videos, like record videos in this one little area. I got to be in the room where they recorded the like Windows sounds. That was tight. I'm a computer nerd, so that was like really tight. And God, what else? They had a fake. So think of like a concave thing. You have like a floor here going up to it, and but it doesn't have any angles. It's all rounded. And when we went there, it was white. But so like somebody could walk into that and you stand in front of them and look at them and it just looks like they're floating in midair. But they're not. But the way it was really neat. And they were saying that they could paint that all sorts of different colors. You could have it like chroma key green, you know, all that crap. So that was cool. But yeah, they had a bunch of people there and we did a show. And that was when I hit review 1250. And I don't know if I have it set up now. I don't know why we were talking about it. I was talking to old Stumpy from North Little Rock about it, but I want to say that if you go to review 1278, there should be a link to the video for that. Because we did review 1278 on that show. It was an interesting show. The humor was odd. It was interesting. I'd do it again. Sure. I love doing shows. As you can... I don't know. The whole idea of, like, being afraid to be in front of a camera now is just, like... If you want to lose the fear of being in front of a camera, do, like... What episode is this? Like 1690? Yeah, do that and you won't give a crap about being on camera. In fact, you'll be like, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Like me. Yes, like me. I need to get more goldfish crackers. That's what I'm mostly concerned with. I was just at the freaking store. Another day where I've got to go to the grocery store 2 times in the same day, most likely. But yeah, look at that. Ooh, Groguos. Grogu. Yeah. It's an out of this world snack for all your snacking adventures. Yeah. It is the way. Where am I? Yeah. But yeah, now we're gonna put this all together. That's what I do. Non-wet plate. This is all working out well. Oh my. There we are. There's the second one. I'm gonna try to get, I've got multiple. I got this to finish up, and then I've got 2 more after this one. We're kind of getting into the groove of coming apart as noodles. Said something about if you want them like more tender, do it an additional couple minutes. It's tempting, honestly. Man, it is dark outside, and it's not supposed to rain all week. I don't know where I am, who I am, or what's going on. But I am going to add this in and stir it up. Now this stuff is super healthy. I could just eat this stuff all day, every day. It is very healthful. In fact, they work their butts off on the healthful aspects of their products. So I highly recommend trying them. You might like them, you might not like them, but you got to try them. There's definitely, I like them. I would say insofar as making a healthy instant noodle, they've done a good job. It's like this stuff is really different. It doesn't taste exactly like, it's not like a high, what would you say? I wouldn't go so far to say, oh my god, it's got all this protein and fiber and all this stuff, and it's just like Top Ramen. I'm glad it's not just like Top Ramen. I like Top Ramen, but Top Ramen has its place. It's about as far as I can go right now. That's the logic. It smells very rich. It smells like, right now I'm getting a health food store. Like, there used to be one in where I grew up, and I can't remember what it was called. It was like Anacortes Nutrition or something like that. But it always had this smell, and it was like, what is that? And that might have just been bone broth. I really don't know, but this doesn't smell bad. I'm not saying that, but it's just like, it definitely, I'm getting the vibe of, wow, this is healthy, which is fine. And this, I've got to rotate. Yeah, we kind of stirred up the little trouble. We want to get all that broth seasoning in there, which it will. It will. There we are. It is. It has. It will. Yeah, check this stuff out. This doesn't look like a standard cup noodle. See how dark it is? There's a lot going on here. So let's have some noodle. So I mentioned in the last episode that I'm doing all my like new diet stuff. I do count as close as I can for noodles and broth tasting. Chewy. I like chewy. Yeah, there's a lot to that broth. And there's a lot of chicken bone broth going on in there, that's for damn sure. It's good. I think the thing that people would say about this one is like, it's not really salty. It's like, well, do you know how to get salt? Get some salt, put it in there. It even mentions, like, if you want more sodium or a saltier experience, go ahead and, you know, put some, what do you call it, soy sauce in there. You could do that. I would go probably more with maybe bouillon. No, not really bouillon. It just needs a little bit of. Maybe honestly, you know what would really go good in this is some onions. Just like while you're, well, this one's a microwave variety, but putting onion into this, I think that would really work. Because it's very stew-like. I mean, look how dark that broth is. It's angry broth. That broth won't leave you alone. It'll follow you, and it'll, like, take your lunch money. So will the noodles. They're serious. These things, and it's like the whole thing. How many calories is eating this whole thing? 520. That's intense. There's a lot here. Just after 2 days of eating a lot less, I don't know. That would be a lot. Of course, when we garnish it, the caloric amount will go up. Such as with an egg. But then you get all that yummy protein too. But it's already got like... Frickin', I'm really getting ticked off at these eggs that do this. It's like, look at that. See what I gotta deal with? And now I've gotta like try to scoop part of the other one into this one. I don't know. I quit. I'm done. Ah! No, we can do it. Let's get this fork. Why are you using a fork? Why don't you use a spoon? It's like liquidy. Why don't you use a spoon? I don't know. You're probably right. Irritating person who's not here. Who, you know. No. You should use a spoon there, Ramen Raider. You should just use a spoon. I'm not. I got a fork. There. You happy now? No, I'm not happy. I'm really kind of irritated at you, Ramen Raider. You should use a spoon. Go. A little bit of chilking. And some crazy hair don't care styled mung bean sprout. And some springy onions. I gotta tell you, the spring onions I've been getting lately have really been irritating me. But what can you do? Like a little bit of spicy. And a little bit of Sprechen seed. And that is what we got there. A feast for the eyes, the soul, and yeah. So yeah, Rotato, do your deal. it took me a little extra time. I had to cut this so I can scan it. Yeah. So the next one you're gonna see is this, what we got here? It's a little bit of Ace Cook Harusame. From a Zen Pop box, you can go to zenpop.jp, use the coupon code The Ramen Raider for a discount. Also, for this stuff, you can go to viteramen.com, check out all their stuff. And yeah, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one, and bye-bye.